do you think we got to the point where a communist, proud, out there communist, is about to become the mayor of the largest city in our country?
We made it happen. Us. We want it better for the children.
CrossroadsIRL.com.
Are you the one that was in the car right there?
Yes.
You just pulled
I'm
over to
watching
say
you
hi.
for the past 3 days, so many times. It's amazing. I'm from communism.
Okay.
Okay? This is crazy. Like, seriously. I don't know what they want to resist. I have no clue.
I can't get in.
Yeah, sure. Of course. I've been through communism, all of that stuff, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are you from?
It's surprising to watch people who have never lived under dictatorship or authoritarianism or communism screaming either that Donald Trump is authoritarian or that he wants to rule over them as a king, and they've never experienced it. And when they meet people who have actually gone through it, telling them, guys, you guys don't know what you're talking about, they immediately discount them because, look, you're not jumping on the bandwagon like we want you to.
Hungary.
Oh, wow.
So back in the days, it was it was actually communist.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it sucked. So I don't understand those people in this country who actually are saying,
What do you think about Mom Donnie about to win and be the mayor of New York, a proud
God bless
communist?
New York.
Yeah, that's why we're here in
Seriously,
Florida,
listen,
right?
I live behind the Iron Curtain. Making things like that to want socialism and want communism is one of the dumbest things anybody can say in this country. And I would literally make it as a college requirement that you have to go for 3 months as a volunteer to a third world country to actually notice how good you have it.
What I would say is cross into a communist country, set your passport on fire, don't have any money, and see what happens to you in a communist country, or better still, a third world country, or better still, do it in Gaza. For those of you out there who are protesting, saying that Palestine should be free, go do that in countries like that and see how well you do. It is outlandish to watch them protest and claim that they have it so horribly bad in the United States, a country that is so blessed and so successful that they basically look stupid to those of us who actually come from these places.
Because that's the only solution. Because what's going on in colleges, it's ridiculous. They don't really understand anything whatsoever.
How do you think we got to the point where a communist, proud, out there communist, is about to become the mayor of the largest city in our country?
We made it happen. Us. We want it better for the children. So we let them do whatever they want, and you simply did not educate them. I mean, I have a friend of mine who has no idea what Auschwitz is. 42 years old.
Really?
Explain that to me. How can you possibly go through life of 42 years of not knowing what that is? That's the scariest thing I have ever seen in my life. Nothing more scarier than that one.
And that is because the schools don't teach history anymore. What they teach is propaganda. But then again, I would like to put it on the parents, because the parents do have to educate their kids. Don't leave the education of your kids to the schools. Now, what I'm doing right now is I try to introduce these ideas to my kids. I talk to them about the Second World War. I talk to them about these things that have happened in history. And why do I get into doing that? Because I read the Bible with my kids regularly on a daily basis. And we run into these conflicts in the Bible that are a callback to things that have happened in recent history. And we talk about these ideas. Parents have to take responsibility for that. Don't leave it to the schools. The schools essentially have begun a process, and this started years ago, to rewrite history and to make the good guys the bad guys and to make the bad guys the good guys. That is what they've been doing for the last couple of decades, and they have been very successful at doing it. Look at New York.
I don't even know how is that possible.
Yeah, I honestly am speechless. I don't know how that's possible. That's
Seriously.
insane.
And that actually happens.
Yeah.
And that's education. There is no education. It's like, everything is shielded, everything is stopped. We're not gonna piss off anybody whatsoever. And it's crazy as far as I'm concerned. And it's either party, it doesn't really matter which one it is. Because the Republican Party is just as, culprit on this one than anybody else. You know what I mean? It's absolutely crazy.
Well, thank you for pulling over and saying
Honest to
hi.
God,
I
seriously,
appreciate it. Seriously, I'll give you.
So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because whenever we see these protests and these people standing on the side of the road protesting the very freedoms that they actually do have and pretending like that they live in a third world country or a country where their freedoms are threatened, it is asinine to watch, and it is frustrating to see them argue baselessly for the policies that would enslave them.
Subscribe.
Thanks for watching, liking, and sharing this video. Please subscribe, leave a super thank, and join my membership to keep me doing this. A huge thank you to my supporters listed on the screen. Thank you for your donations and membership.
Thanks for watching.